My name's Amanda, I'm 34, and I've got a phobia taking tablets.
She can't see any tablets at all.
As soon as I start taking it out of the box, I can feel myself retching.
She's foaming, she's sweaty, she's been sick.
As soon as it's on my tongue, I'm actually bulking before I've even took it to swallow it down, and it just seems like it just doesn't go. As soon as I take the water away, it's still there on my tongue, and that frightens me then. I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Amanda has no kidneys and needs dialysis 3 times a week for 3 hours a day. She needs a kidney transplant, but cannot go on the waiting list unless she is prepared to take certain medication.
If I could swallow the tablets and get over my phobia, I wouldn't have to go on this hemodialysis machine.
James, her boyfriend of 2 years, has already become her full-time carer.
Amanda's phobia has made us limited to what we can do day by day. When we do go out, I have to push Amanda most of the way in a wheelchair.
You know, you can't plan things, holidays or, because you don't know if you're going to be ill. It'd just be nice to get over the tablet phobia and get on the kidney transplant list.
Just no life at all. She's never been a disco, she's never done nothing.
Amanda first became ill when she was a child.
Amanda was about 8 when the doctors said that her kidneys were damaged. But 12 months after, she got a virus and she rushed in hospital and both of her kidneys failed.
She was prescribed medication, but she didn't want to take it.
So we had to pin her on the floor, literally screaming and kicking before we could try to get her to have a tablet.
I was frightened of choking, and from that moment, that's when I've always been frightened of taking the medication.
I think it didn't help holding her hands and try getting them down her. I think it probably might have made her a bit worse now. When you think about it, it did make me feel guilty, and a dad, because we thought we were to blame for her not to take in the tablets.
At the age of 18, Amanda did have a kidney transplant. For it to work, she needed to take daily medication, but her phobia was already too strong.
I saw her with this purse, and she hid it under a pillow. And I went in, asked her to just looked under the pillow. The purse was there, and all the tablets, every one of her tablets that she'd been on, should have been taking for 3 weeks, was in this purse. She did them all. She did them all. And then the kidney failed because she wasn't taking the tablets.
With no kidneys, she was back on dialysis, but she still needs to take tablets every day. Her family have tried everything over the years.
We put tablets in orange juice, diluted it in beans, potatoes, everything.
Me and the parents have tried everything to help, but I think a phobia is just too strong. Even myself, when I'm taking a tablet and stuff, I'll have to go into another room because you can't bear to look at tablets.
After 25 years on dialysis, she is now on borrowed time.
We know on average people who are on dialysis live for between 20 and 30 years. So she's already outlived a number of people on dialysis.
She's been a kidney patient for a long time, so everything's packing in at the moment.
We know that in the end, it's a kidney transplant that is the only thing that's going to save Amanda's life.
Amanda needs a transplant, and if she doesn't take the tablets, then she won't get a transplant.
I just want to be well. I don't even know what it's like to be well anymore.
If Amanda isn't treated with these tablets and the phobia, then I'm frightened of losing her.
We want to get married next year and spend the rest of our lives together. And I couldn't picture myself with anybody else. Obviously, it'll break my heart if she hasn't cured of a phobia. And obviously, dialysis doesn't last forever.
The family must make their way from their home in North Wales to Speakman Hall in Manchester.
It means so much to us and to Amanda.
Today is very important for me to get over this tablet phobia. If I don't get over this tablet phobia today, I will never go on the kidney transplant list.
Feeling nervous but positive. Hopefully it's going to be a good day. Amanda gets the help she needs.
This is Amanda's last chance. We've tried everything. Just hope now that this will work for her.
Hello.
Welcome. It's lovely.
Hello, James. Hi, you too.
Hello, you must be Sharon. Hiya, Sharon. Welcome. Lovely to meet you.
too.
James.
Hi, Mum.
Come on.
Come on in.
Amanda has been on dialysis for 25 years. She needs a kidney transplant.
I just want to be well. I don't even know what it's like to be well anymore.
But her phobia of taking medication means she cannot even go on the transplant waiting list.
Amanda needs a transplant, and if she doesn't take the tablets, then she won't get a transplant.
Can mediation with the Speakmans help her turn her life around?
So thank you for coming to see us today.
Thank you.
Please will you tell me, how can we help you?
I need help with taking tablets. I've got a phobia of taking tablets.
And how does that affect your life?
It really affects my life because I'm on, at the moment, kidney dialysis. And if I don't take the tablets, I can't have a kidney transplant and I can't stay on dialysis all my life.
How long have you been on dialysis?
25 years.
Wow. And what's the downside of 25 years of dialysis? What does that do to you?
It affects all your bones. You get brittle bones, can't walk far. I'm always in pain.
Where are you in pain? Just all over?
My legs, my back.
You're a really young woman to have been on dialysis for 25 years. So how old were you when you became ill?
I think I'd be 9 then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that period of when all this started?
Yeah. Yeah, it was really frightening. It was really frightening.
I'm sure it was.
It was just, I just went to the bathroom, went to the toilet, and from there, I just passed blood.
When you were going for a wee?
When I was going for a wee, and it was, from there, I knew something was wrong, and it was really frightening.
How was that for you, Mum?
It was terrible, really, really bad. We didn't think it had anything to do with the kidneys when she was rushed in. They sent her down to Birmingham Hospital, Children's Hospital, and a doctor saw her there and said that her kidneys had failed. The treatment was she would have to go on to dialysis machine.
What was your worry at that point? Did you think that, that she might die?
Oh, yes, we thought we were going to lose her. Yeah, we thought we were going to lose her. And then Amanda was in for about 16 weeks, even probably longer. She was really poorly. And then she came home and...
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like, but how was it as a mum?
Terrible. Really bad. I used to go in the bedroom and cry.
I'm sure.
Did you think you were going to die?
Yeah, yeah.
Were you frightened?
Did. Yeah, very frightened, yeah.
So moving on from that, how did it progress from there? What's happened since?
Went on to dialysis, got my strength back up. They started saying, you need to go on medication because of your bones. And I can remember when they were putting me on the medication to get it down, my mum and dad used to hold my hands to try get the medicine in me, and I'd be panicking.
And why was that? What would happen?
She'd just panic. She'd just literally sweat, shaking. Even looking at the tablets.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know. I never ever knew from day one why she wouldn't take tablets. I know that she used to we used to have to hold her hands, one of us try and get a tablet or a medicine into her. No, she would never ever take them.
And did you explain to her that...
Yes.
That she needed to take the tablets to stay alive?
Yes, we told her from day one, if she doesn't take the tablets, then she'll die.
Because you said that you're obviously frightened that you're going to die.
Yeah.
You've had the dialysis, you're feeling better. How could you not take the tablets?
I don't know, it's just, I used to put them in my hands and I'd get that fear of choking, and then I'd like...
Is that what the fear is?
Yeah, it's the fear. It seems like when I put it in my hand to put it in my mouth, I can feel myself going, and I'm frightened of choking.
But how does that work with liquid, Amanda? Because you said you can't take liquid medicine.
I think
or
it's
tablet
like,
form.
and it's the being sick. You know, I'm even on it all the time. Instead of it just going down normal, I'm literally even and being sick. And then I can feel my heart racing then because I'm panicking, because I think I'm gonna, even though it's liquid, I think I'm gonna choke when I know.
Have you ever choked?
No, I haven't choked, but when it's gone down, like when they've tried, it seems like it's stuck here, and then I'm panicking then.
So, this started 25 years ago. And 25 years ago, you thought your daughter was going to die.
Yeah.
How have you coped for such a long period of time? Because basically, she's dying in front of your eyes, isn't she?
It's literally hurting us a lot. But she knows that. We've told her before. And we've told her before that if she doesn't take the tablets, she'll die. And I can't tell you how many times we've told her that. And we...
What does... I see you getting upset, but when people and your mum are saying, look, you're going to die if you don't do this, what does that make you think and feel?
It upsets me, because I get frustrated with myself. I need, you know, and I've tried that much help, and I've never got help.
So, you find out that Amanda, at the age of 8, her kidneys have failed.
Yeah.
And obviously that must be a worrying time.
Terrible, terrible.
She has 7 years of dialysis.
Yeah.
And how often is the dialysis?
It was every night, 7 nights a week, from about 10 o'clock at night up until about 7:30 next morning. I used to live at the hospital, used to sleep at the hospital. Stayed there for weeks and weeks with her. She was 18 when we actually got the call.
Yeah.
The phone call. She had the kidney transplant.
And that should have been a new lease of life. So what happened?
She didn't take the tablets.
You're an 18-year-old woman and you've been through dialysis every day
Yeah.
for 10 years. And when you're a child and you don't want to take medication, that's fine. But now, you're 18, you've had 10 years of suffering,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
And you've got a new lease of life, you've got a new kidney. Just making that decision as an adult, I'll take the tablets,
Yeah.
I want to live.
Yeah. I used to, like, push myself, you know, I'll try this now, I'll get me water or me pop, and then putting it in, taking out the packaging. I used to think, well, why am I going like this? Why am I, even before it even goes in my mouth, I used to, like put it on the end of my tongue and try and let the water back. And I used to move my water and and it would still be there. And I'd be, like, panicking then and just want to get it out my mouth as quick as I can. And I just didn't know why it wasn't going down from when I'd put it in my mouth. And then I'd start panicking, then I'd be sick.
So how old were you when you lost the kidney?
I only had it 6 months.
Are you aware that you're not born with a phobia?
No, I know.
Okay. So nobody's born with a phobia. So what we know is that you've learned to be scared of medication.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Have you ever taken medication?
I've tried to take medication.
No. Have you ever taken medication?
Successfully?
No.
Okay. Sharon, has she ever taken medication successfully?
No.
What about when she was a child?
When she was a baby. When she, you know, little tot.
Right, so is the answer yes or no?
Yes,
Has she ever
yes.
taken medication successfully?
Sorry, yes. Yes.
How does that make you feel?
The shock that I have took it
Okay.
when I was such a young age.
So you've taken medication and you've taken it successfully without any problem. So we know that at some point in your life, you become frightened of medication because of something that happened.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So just going back to you, the kidney was rejected, and since that time, you've had to have dialysis.
Yeah.
How often?
3 days a week for 3.5 hours. I have to sit there.
So basically, that's your life, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
If you don't start taking medication,
Yeah.
how long are you going to be around?
I'm not sure. Probably another 15 years. Probably that's probably the limit.
So how does that feel, Mum, just knowing that what potentially is a very simple solution? It's getting a tablet, putting it in your mouth and swallowing it. And you can do it, and I can do it, and Eva and James can do it. Just knowing that it is really that simple. And yet she's been dying for 25 years in front of your eyes. How does that make you and your husband feel?
It hurts us a lot. Hurts us a lot.
Because the solution to this is just taking a tablet.
That's
and it's
correct.
things that millions of people do every day of their life.
Yeah.
So if you were dying right now, and I had a tablet in my hand here and a glass of water and said, if you take this tablet, you won't die. Right now, would you take it?
No. I won't even go on the transplant list. I've made them take me off it until I know I can swallow or, you know, put medicine in my mouth.
In order to understand how they're feeling, Nik and Eva have asked them to write letters to each other.
To Amanda, I love you loads and hope that you are going to have help. It will mean so much to you and to Jay and to me and your dad. We'll be so happy for you so you can have a great life. Love always, Mum and Dad.
To Amanda, I really hope the treatment by the speakermans today helps. I know you're a tough, positive person, and if anybody deserves to have the help, it's you after your long battle with your illness. I will be by your side every step of the way, and I always will be. Along with your family, please stay positive, and we all know and love you, and we want the best for you. All my love, Jay.
To Mum, Dad and Jay, thank you for being with me all these years. If it wasn't not for you, I think I would have given up by now. You mean so much to me, and everything you do for me I appreciate. I love you all so much. Jay, you are my world, and meeting you was the best thing ever. I love you, Jay, and Mum and Dad.
Thank you for that. Thank you. If we could give you a gift today, what would it be?
To make me swallow a tablet.
Do you really want this, Amanda?
Oh, yeah.
Because you've got to really commit to this today.
Yeah.
Are you ready to change?
Definitely ready to change.
Right, well, in that case, we need to start therapy, so we're going to go and say goodbye to your mum and James.
Love you loads.
Love you.
If anybody deserves our help today, it's certainly Amanda and her family. You know, she's had 25 years, really, of just living around her illness, and that's not fair. I really hope that we can help her today. It is one of the most severe phobic responses I've ever seen, and we're just going to give it our very, very best shot.
Nick's saying to me, if I don't take this tablet, I will die, and that just keeps going over and over in my head. So hopefully this treatment will work.
I think today went really well for all of us. We got everything off our chest, told Amanda how we feel, what we want to happen. Hopefully they can treat Amanda, get her better.
Amanda has had a phobia of taking medication since she was a child. She needs a kidney transplant, but she has to cure her phobia first.
She's been a kidney patient for a long time, so everything's packing in at the moment.
Amanda, do you know that you weren't born with this phobia?
Yeah.
Do you believe that you weren't born with this phobia?
No, you don't.
No.
Because I saw the hesitation, which is why I asked
Yeah.
that question.
Why do you think you were born with it?
But probably because it just so quick how it came on that I was frightened of this medication.
So when your mum said to you earlier that she'd given you medication when you were younger, do you not believe that?
No, I can't remember
So you don't believe her?
having any of it. I must have been really young.
Okay.
I cannot remember.
But do you think that your mum lied about that?
No, I don't think she would lie.
So do you accept that you have taken
Yeah,
medicine?
yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
Because up until your mum said and confirmed to you that actually, Amanda, it's not true because you actually have had medicine.
Yeah.
Is that the first time that you've really acknowledged and accepted that you've actually had medication successfully in your life?
Yeah, because they've never said that I've ever took the medication, so I didn't know.
But you've never asked.
If you think that you're born with something, then potentially you've got it for life.
Or you believe you've got it
Got
for
it for
life.
life, yeah.
Okay. But once you know that you weren't born with it, and therefore it's something that you created, no one else, you've created
Yeah.
it, then immediately you know that you can stop it as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Does that make the situation feel better?
Yeah, because it is me what's got to stop it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we asked your mum the question, and what we also did was that we asked your mum if she would help us to obtain some medical records.
Here we go. At the age of 6 weeks old, you had some medicine. 3 months old, you had medicine again, plus nasal drops. 10-month-old, you had antibiotics. A year old, you had cough syrup. 2 years old, antibiotics and cough syrup. And 3 years old, cough syrup. So we've got that there several times in your lifetime. You've had medicine without a problem.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Strange, I just can't believe it. For how I am now, that I've had, that medication at that age.
So, were you born with a phobia to medicine?
No.
Have you taken medicine happily and with no problem in your lifetime?
Yeah.
So you took it happily?
Yeah.
So you have taken medication?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know up to the age of 3 that you had medication on several different occasions, no problem. We also know that we heard today at the age of 8, you didn't want medication. So we know that something happened to you between the age of 3 and 8 that created this condition.
Yeah.
And we know, because we know how phobias work, that was a traumatic situation that you had. And with medical phobias that we've worked with in the past that are similar to yours, I can assume that you've tried to take a tablet and it's got stuck.
Yeah.
And that was the trauma. So, when do you think that was?
I'd say it was about. I can remember going in and taking a tablet, and they put me on some painkillers, and they were like a capsule, and I can remember taking one, and I can remember swallowing, but it felt like it was stuck, and then I was panicking then, and I was trying to be
And
sick.
how old would you be then,
I
Amanda?
think I was about 6, 7, something like that.
Interesting.
It's always in my mind, and that's what I always keep bringing up all the time.
Right. You thought you were going to choke
Yeah.
to death, basically.
Yeah, I did.
So, what you did, a 6, 7-year-old child, in that moment, you blamed the medicine.
Yeah.
You see, and you've gone from that time right up until today blaming the medicine.
Yeah.
So if you blame the medicine and you think the medicine's going to kill you, you're never going to take it.
No.
And that's why you've got massive confusion.
Yeah.
So what's actually happened, you create in your mind what's known as a schema. And that schema is essentially a reference for your behaviour, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what you've done at the age of 7 is said, keep me away from tablets because they're dangerous.
Yeah.
So as you've then grown through your life, you're saying, I want tablets because I know that they will save my life.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
sensible.
Yeah.
However, every time you think about them, instead of taking a sensible approach, your mind goes right back to find out what do tablets really mean to you, and it finds the reference that was created by a 7-year-old child, and you behave like a 7-year-old child.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
In essence, Amanda, what's going on here is you're taking advice on what do you think of medication from a 7-year-old child.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay. Well, interestingly enough, we knew that could be the case.
Yeah.
So what we did, we've asked some 7-year-old children about adult life.
Yeah.
Because seeing as that you're taking advice off a 7-year-old child about medicine,
Yeah.
I thought, well, how would you feel listening to a 7-year-old's advice on relationships, on how much a new car cost,
Yeah.
what you do to buy a house, and tax? Because those are things as an adult that we have to deal with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this is what they had to say.
I think a car will cost £1,983. A car costs £2,901.
Where would you go to buy a house?
Building shop. I think you can buy a house from a builder.
What do you think is dialysis?
Some kind of illness. A fly.
What do you think tax is?
I think tax is a type of tablet. I think tax is a kind of medicine. I think it's kind of like a creature.
So, what does that tell you about 7-year-old children?
That they don't know much yet till they get a bit older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got a very, very limited view of the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
So what we wanted to do was ask them some questions about medicine to get a different perspective
Yeah.
from a 7-year-old.
So, have you ever been ill?
Yes, I have been ill before. Yes, I have been poorly.
And what did you do to get yourself better?
I had some medicine to get me better.
Do you think medicine is scary?
No, I don't think medicine is scary.
I don't think medicine's scary.
It's not scary because I like it and it's tasty. I always feel better when I have some medicine.
And do you think that's good? Do you think medicine is good to get you better?
Yes. If I was going to die, I would go to the hospital, get lots of medicines, take one at a time, and try and get the people at the hospital to try and help me out. I would have some medicine that the doctor would give me.
And why would you take that medicine?
Because I would trust that doctor.
So, what do you think about what those kids had to say?
Yeah, they were saying, like, you know, they've always been described medicine and, you know, it's not going to hurt them and stuff and it makes them better.
Okay. So, you see, I totally agree with them children.
Yeah.
And so you've got 4 children there. Myself and Eva agree with them. And the only person that had a bad experience as a child with medicine was you.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, actually, we've got a 9-year-old son. And I'm going to call him if he's around, because I'd like to have his take on it, and I would like to see if he could take a vitamin with no problem and what his thoughts are on it. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, so just come and stand here. Thank you. I'd like to introduce you to Amanda. If I asked you to take a vitamin for me right now, would that be a problem?
No.
OK. Is that scary?
No.
Don't scare you at all?
No.
Could you just eat that for me? Is it nice? What's it taste like?
Orange.
The Speakmans would never condone giving children pills that have not been prescribed by a doctor. Vitamin pills should only be taken under the supervision of a parent or guardian.
Is it sweet? Any problems with that?
No.
Are you all right?
Have you swallowed it?
No.
OK. Is that easy?
No.
OK, that's all. I just wanted to borrow you for that. Is that all right? Yeah.
Thanks, Hunter.
Thanks, Hunter. Thank you. So he's 9 years old. He's just had a tablet.
Yeah.
He knows it's good for him. He wasn't sick and he didn't die.
No, no.
What we saw on the video clip and what Hunter said, and it was all the same, they take medicine because they want to get healthy.
Yeah, healthy. Yeah.
You see, what we know in our therapy is that for you to have a problem with something, then you've got to blame that thing.
Yeah.
And you're blaming it and believing that it can hurt you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
And we also know is that once we give you enough evidence for you to stop blaming it, once you stop blaming something, then you stop believing that it's going to hurt you and you haven't got a problem with it anymore.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Just...
I know you feel confused, I get that.
Yeah.
You're feeling confused because no one has ever had this conversation with you
never.
before. But once you 100% stop blaming tablets
Yeah.
for what happened to you when you were 7 years of age,
Yeah.
you will not have a problem with them.
Yeah. Got to stop blaming the tablets.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
You see, Amanda, what you have to ask yourself, is my fear real in the world or is it just me?
It's just me.
So the question is, have you got it right or have you got it wrong?
I've got it wrong.
So, Amanda, knowing that now, does that change your perspective?
Yeah, it does.
And does that feel different?
Yeah, very different.
Okay. How would you feel then if we were to get you on medicine?
Fine.
So we're okay to bring it out?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell me what would normally happen if we were to bring medicine into the room?
Just like start getting sweaty and feeling myself like heaving and that.
So I've got them here, is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Which is the most important medication?
The Calcichew and that one.
So let me ask you, the Calcichew, would you normally take those or not?
No.
And what would happen if you did?
I just start feeling sick.
Okay, are you feeling sick now?
No.
Can I show you one?
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
So this is a calcium tablet?
Yeah, yeah.
So in the past you would have felt really bad about this?
Yeah.
Anything?
No, fine.
How do you feel about trying one?
Yeah.
You look okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel okay?
Yeah.
And she's smiling as well. No gagging, no sickness?
No.
Nothing?
So you're not gagging, you're smiling?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Just can't believe it.
Are you shocked?
Yeah, very shocked.
So that's the first tablet you've taken in 25 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that feel?
Great.
Knowing that Amanda had had this phobia for, you know, potentially in excess of 25 years, and hearing how severe it was, and actually seeing it, she couldn't even say the word tablet without gagging. People couldn't talk about it without her gagging. I just thought, do you know what, this is going to be really, really tough. But in actual fact, she was amazing. She really listened to everything we said. She really got it, and just understanding how this all started gave her an instant sense of relief. Really proud of you. Very, very proud indeed. Could you even touch a tablet before?
No. No, I've actually left it on my hand that much. It's dissolved in my hand because I've been panicking that much.
Any panicking right now?
No.
Nothing? Good girl. Where is it?
It's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah. It's gone.
Are you fixed?
Can't believe it. Can't believe I've just swallowed without
Wow.
bucking. Just amazed. Really am amazed. I can't get my head round it at all.
That is fantastic.
What?
Went down.
What would your mum think?
My mum and dad would be like shocked. I think they won't be able to speak.
There was pinnacle points in the therapy session where you could slowly see the change in Amanda, and those were, first of all, the mediation actually, when she heard from her mum that she'd taken medication. Secondly, we actually had her medical records where it proved that she'd taken medication from the age of 3. Thirdly, the realisation that she was, in essence, taking the advice of a 7-year-old.
It's just a weight off my shoulders, you know, I'm always thinking about tablets, and now it's just completely gone out my head.
That's amazing. I'm so can't tell you how pleased, Amanda. You know, when we heard your story, we really wanted to work with you because we really felt that if anybody deserved a chance and if anybody deserved to get over their phobia, it was you. Are you over it?
Yeah, definitely.
So many people with phobias, just like Amanda, they have a traumatic experience and they attach that trauma to the wrong thing. Amanda attached it to medication. It wasn't the medication's fault. She was able to see that for what it was today, and that's why she's let it go. I know that we were talking earlier about being spontaneous, and you said that you couldn't be spontaneous.
You've never been able to, because from the age of 8,
Yeah.
you've been linked to a machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you've never been able to do anything.
No.
So we thought it was only right that if we could get you over this today as a huge reward and just to show how the past is behind you and today is a new day, that we were going to help you to do something massively spontaneous.
How does that sound?
God, yeah.
Well, come on, we've got something really exciting.
For 25 years, Amanda has had a fear of taking medication which could save her life.
If I could swallow the tablets and get over my phobia, I wouldn't have to go on this hemodialysis machine.
During treatment with the Speakmans, she managed to overcome her lifelong phobia.
How do you feel about trying one?
Yeah.
Nik and Eva have arranged a big surprise for Amanda to mark her achievement.
Since the age of 8, you've been trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've had to really adapt your life and close it in, really.
Yeah.
Totally round a dialysis machine.
Yeah.
We said we wanted to do something spontaneous.
Yeah.
And wanted to do something that would really set you free, because we've got you over this phobia and we want to really set you free. Have a look at that. We're going in that. How amazing is that?
And guess who's going to be waiting at the other end? Your mum and Jay. We're going to surprise them.
When the helicopter arrived, I didn't realise it was for me. I thought I was going to go on a horse or something.
I mean, she genuinely, even though we could hear the helicopter, she just didn't for a second think it was for her.
The shock on her face was amazing.
What a fabulous surprise, you know, for someone who truly deserved it.
Just a few miles away at a nearby hotel, her mum and James are waiting for her.
Hoping that it has worked for her, so she can go on the transplant list and get married next year and just a normal life.
How are you finding your first helicopter experience, Amanda? Very exciting. We wanted you to do something really spontaneous and something really different. Because not only do you deserve it, but we really wanted you to just remember this day as a new start. And the feeling of coming up, it's like up and away from all the bad things that happened in the past. This really is a fresh start for you, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
Leaving the past behind.
Yeah.
Moving forward and reuniting with your family so that you can move on now as you were supposed to. Get you healthy, get you back on that register and get for a kidney. And also, obviously, give your mum and all your family and Jay massive, massive relief that you're actually over your phobia.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, she's here. It's here. She's coming, Jay. She's here.
Leave to me.
I am very nervous. If it hasn't worked, I'll be upset. All of us will be upset. I just hope it has. Just hope it has.
Does it work?
Well, we did our absolute best.
No.
In fact, I've still got the tablets in my pocket here.
God.
can't thank you enough.
The look on my mum's face was shocked, and I'm really shocked.
I'm so happy. I just cannot believe it. I honestly didn't think they could do it, but they have. It's a miracle.
It just made me happy, you know, when she saw me take the tablet, that I could do it.
I believe these are the most important tablets, aren't they?
Amanda should be taking up to 10 of these tablets a day.
I don't believe it. Oh my gosh.
It means a lot to me. I can go on the transplant list, get a transplant, and lead a normal life forever.
Best thing ever. Amanda's got a new lease of life now. Can't thank the Speakmans enough for what they've done.
That was really just so beautiful. Got another little surprise for you. The rest of your family are here waiting to see you.
To have my family turn up was amazing. I didn't think they would be here, and I thought I'd be telling them tomorrow or something, but it was amazing for them to see that, and it was nice to see them all.
I think it worked.
25 years.
Sharon, we're absolutely thrilled to tell you that your daughter's fixed.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm just over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. It's the best present I've ever had. 25 years waiting for this.